Shalom. All praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak, Kodash, the born and city elect, apostle, bishops, elders, a great millstone, every well. Shalom to like Aki out there doing this work in sincerity and truth and not for vain glory in season out of season. Shalom to the elect, men, women, sons, and daughters of the nation of Israel, which are the elect, men, women, sons, and daughters of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans scattered through the four corners of the earth. So I just want to bring this out, when situations come up between, the brotherhood, the apostles, bishops, elders, brothers, we have to apply these scriptures, right? Okay. All right. Let's just go to it. This is 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter, and the 10th verse. It says, "But chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness, and despise government. Presumptuous are they, self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities and, despise governments, and they're going against the leadership, for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? It says, presumptuous are they, self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. And Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai set up the dignities, which are the apostles, okay? The bishops, the elders, okay? The apostles first, okay? Then the bishops, then the elders. He set them up, okay? But then, for whatever reason, men will get offended, against the apostles, the bishops, and elders, for whatever reason. Okay. But point is, they're not afraid to speak evil of dignities. And that's where they go wrong at. Here it is. Everybody that's speaking against the apostles, doesn't go well for them. The apostles are still standing. The apostles are great millstone. Okay? The apostle Tahar, the apostle Gabar, the apostle Rakah, the apostle Ramla. They're still standing, man. Where are the rest of these guys that's not afraid to speak evil? Oh, they're this. They're wicked. They ain't right. Come on, man. Far from the truth. But dudes get offended for whatever reason. All right. They get offended for whatever reason they get offended at. And, they may said something to you that you didn't like, or you just get Satan on you. And the Most High is taking you out of there. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is taking you out of the truth, But they're not afraid, man. And that's when, because really they're not really speaking against the dignities. They're really speaking against Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, because he's the one who set them up. He's the one who set the apostles' great millstone up. So, hey, listen, don't get offended. We're supposed to pay our tithes, right? Don't worry about where the money is going. Okay? That's in the scriptures. We're supposed to be rebuked. Okay? That's in the scriptures. All right? But of course, righteously. All right. So yeah, man, self-willed, man, you know, self-willed. I'm going to do my thing. I ain't going to do what the apostles said, great millstone, So, we have to apply these things when situations come up between the brotherhood. Okay. Right. And, that's what it is. A younger brother may see an apostle do something and may not agree with it. Now he's speaking evil against dignities, talking shit against the apostles of Great Millstone, But anyway, we have to apply all this, and we don't want to be in a situation where we're not afraid to speak evil of dignities. And I'm talking about the apostles of Great Millstone. Okay. All right. We don't want to be in that position, man. Because then the apostles are still here doing the work. Where's the other guys that's talking shit against the apostles of Great Millstone? Where they at? Are they out there doing the work? No. Hopefully edified, and with that, shalom.